What's up, guys? Jumpman16 here, narrating another battle that Ian, aka EB Trainer, has had with his Hoenn Ash team. Seems like he'll be facing a Rain team. Polytoad, Cruel, Chansey, Dragonite, Pharaoh, and Quagsire. Opponent, Rauru, okay. Toad Yasuo. You guys get it? Because it's a toad. Actually, it should be T-O-E-D, so that's important to me. Anyway, this is an advantage that Ian has when he uses his Hoenn Ash team, because Polytoad is the #1 lead because of Rain, and so Sceptile just has a gigantic advantage on Rain teams because it can basically do anything it wants. I mean, very easy to sub and just see what they'll bring out, and the opponent will obviously be content to switch out Polytoad, as it will have done its primary job, which is set up Rain, and we'll see how Ian squares off against Dragonite. In a prior video, there was a rather lengthy individual battle between Dragonite and Sceptile that started pretty much just like this. Sceptile sub, Dragonite came in, Dragonite had leftovers. This one, of course, on a Rain team, it is no surprise that it has Hurricane, which has 16 PP and is 100% accurate. I mentioned the PP because that will probably be important with determining how long Sceptile can stay in and kind of stall it out of its Hurricane PP. Now, we will see if this Dragonite has Roost. It might not be able to stall as long as it would like, but Ian's in the driver's seat right now with Leech Seed on Dragonite, and he can kind of just sit back and know that he is going to be leading the HP battle. I mean, a net 5 loss right now, and Rauru does indeed have to switch out. Now, it is raining, so Pharaoh Thorn won't really care if Sceptile does have HP Fire, which it does. It's probably going to do, I don't know, 45% if I was going to guess. And Pharaoh Thorn's probably going to try and set up hazards. Right now, it's about 35%. Sceptile is important in keeping this Rain team at bay. I mean, pretty much Ian's going to want to apply as much pressure with Sceptile as he can. Tentacruel, Quagsire, Polytoad itself are all handled very effectively by Sceptile, especially since Tentacruel is not likely to have liquid ooze. It probably has the rain dish, given that this is a black tube, white tube battle. So, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Sceptile still very, very high HP, forcing his opponent to again switch. It would be cool if Ian were able to get up hazards himself because of all the switches that he's forcing with his own Sceptile. But he's again content right now to keep applying pressure with Sceptile until his opponent can really force it out. So here's Leech Seed's gonna come out, obviously, and we are glad our hero's Leech Seed did hit here. That's cute, I guess. That's more a PP thing than anything, because with Substitute, Ian can just, and Leech Seed up, Ian can just keep subbing over and over and over. And obviously Dragon Tail has 90 90 accuracy, so he can't just use that in lieu of Hurricane if he wants to force out Sceptile. So I'm going to sub here. Chance he's going to do something dumb after getting leech seeded, assuming it hits. And we'll go from there. I mean, we've seen Politoed, we've seen Chansey, we've seen Dragonite, we've seen Ferrothorn already. He's going to try. This wish almost begs Ferrothorn to come back in, and Ian wasn't born yesterday, so he's going to fire off a hidden power now and die if he sends in Ferrothorn, but whatever. This is turning into a stall battle. This is not necessarily the way that Raiwu had built his team, but this is pretty much what it's going to transpire. He can't really force out Sceptile unless he keeps up repeated attacks on Substitute. I mean, switching isn't really going to do him very much good, and it is going to be a PP issue at the end. I don't know how many subs Ian has used already. It's probably something like 6 or something. But Dragonite is probably just going to be content to keep firing away with Hurricane. This is just going to be a battle of attrition here. Ian might as well be ingrained right now as a grass type, because has no reason to really switch out until Raiwu shows more of his hand with regard to what he actually plans on doing when he's able to, force Sceptile to do something else, like, switch out. So I anticipate this individual battle to last quite a while. Ian can just sub over and over. And General is going to have to keep attacking. Obviously, there are more. Okay, now Roost comes out. I was going to say that there are more Hurricane PP than there are Substitute for Ian, but there's no reason for Ian to deviate from the status quo right now. So just play it cautiously, don't do anything silly, and kind of just see what Dragonite can even do to force him out. Now, looking at the rest of his team here. Now, again, this is the first time I'm seeing this battle. This is that's how I narrate these battles that Ian has. I don't know who wins. I don't know who he faces until I see it in the preliminary kind of like team preview thing. So, kind of looking ahead here while this individual battle wages on, we can try and figure out what Ian's game plan is besides stalling with Sceptile. We've already seen now 5 members of Raiwu's team. Everyone but Quagsire. I can't say everybody because Pokemon aren't people. Let's be semantic right now during this big yawn stall fest. I'm kidding, Ian. I love you, and I love Pokemon in this battle. But thinking ahead here, I guess maybe Swellow will be able to pose somewhat of a threat, but and as you can see, there's no Liquid Ooze. Obviously, it's a Rain Dish. Swellow, as far as an actual reliable offense for Ian, because he is going to have to really pose more of a threat than just Giga Drain and Leech Seed, especially without having hazards of his own up. But I mean, Swellow and Pikachu itself, especially given that Ferrothorn is low on HP, Pikachu will actually be able to offer Ian some actual offense when Sceptile is actually forced out. I'm glad Leech Seed hasn't missed yet. That usually happens just to be annoying. And of course, Hurricane is 100% accurate in rain, so Rawuru doesn't have to worry about missing on his own. But I'm trying to figure out here what Ian is planning on doing as far as offense. I mean, it is an Ash team. He actually does go ahead and switch here, and it's going to take a crap load of hazards right now. Now, Glalie, this is pretty much just a fodder switch, because I don't think he anticipates Glalie to survive Hurricane when switching out, nor do I. He might have tried to predict a Roost. But now, yeah, he wants to get Swellow in. My first kind of thought as far as offense and being able to force stuff out. And he does only take Stealth Rock damage. The Thunder is not surprising at all. I mean, Hurricane would probably kill itself. 240. We'll see how bulky Dragonite is, because Brave Facade is definitely coming, and Ian realizes obviously he's going to have to pose some offensive threat. I don't think he needed that CH. Obviously, multi-scale is broken, and Dragonite probably has quite a bit of special attack investment. Chansey is a big, bulky, you know what, and that's probably only going to do like 60% or something. And there's no real reason not to do some stalling of his own right now. Yeah, he used Wish. And it is Japanese, I guess. I wonder how legitimate that is. But I guess that's not the point of this narration. I mean, pretty hard to find a Wish Chansey is my point there. I should have talked about how I knew that Ian was going to just go ahead and U-turn right there and get out to something that can pose more of a threat, and maybe save Swellow for later, for a couple of more blows in there, especially because all these hazards are up now. Torkoal here is obviously able to help Ian's team, and by way of support, because it learns Rapid Spin, I think. Yeah, I was wondering, he is Donphan too, Ian does. I was wondering if he has Rapid Spin on both those Pokemon, but I guess this is why he went out to Torkoal. Obviously he can yawn and force some more switches, but that doesn't really help Ian too much without Stealth Rock of his own up right now. So he is probably still going to yawn. I mean, he can use Lava Plume, and yay, I'm glad he did. Not that Ferrothorn would have been able to do anything, because it's still slower than Torkoal. 40 base speed versus, like, I should know Ferrothorn's off the top of my head, but I don't. Oops, I don't know everything. I know it's lower than 30. It's like 20 or something. Ian might yawn here. Or do that, yeah. And miss, because that's how the stuff goes. But okay, hey, yeah, I have been holding this thing, my piece of paper in my hand, to remind myself to note what stuff dies. Ferret Thorn died on his end, and I believe that's the only thing that is dead right so far on either side, besides, oh yeah, Glalie died, so it's 5-5 right now. Okay, so now Ian is able to go on the offensive. Pikachu, yeah, Pikachu, that's what I was thinking. There's the second threat there. There's nothing on his team. He's going to switch to Quagsire. Yeah, Quagsire, I know he is. And it's not going to matter. Hazards are off, and the beauty of Substitute right now, I know Quagsire is light, probably Grass Knot is what, like 60, maybe even 40, but who cares? It's definitely going to be at least a 2-hit KO, if not a 1-hit KO, yeah. Balloon would be cute, but now you can just Brick Break, or, I mean, yeah, if Chansey wants to come in, but he outspeeds. I mean, that's a problem with, like you need a rain team that, you know, actually poses some kind of speed threat. The highest base speed is Tentacruel at 100, and it's obviously very special defensively EV'd, so something like Pikachu, which has 90 base speed itself, is able to, and being at 107 HP is cute there, because he's going to be able to attack twice instead of just once, and probably go out with a nice. Now, that's cute. That's cool. Maybe he's actually going to Brick Break now instead of use Full Tackle. Bolt Tackle is obviously stronger, and might kill the Chansey, but now he has the added benefit of maybe being able to force a fully paralyzed. But okay, now Pikachu is dead, as is Quagsire. I think it's 4-4 now. I hope it is. More Stealth Rock damage here. Wait, no. Yeah, he spun that away. Oops, forgot about that. So yeah, I mean, 100 base speed is the fastest thing that Raiuru can offer, and he's just gonna have to like take like every attack. There's no Scarf on Politoed. Ian knows that, and he's gonna have the nice fast sweepers that he has. I'm surprised that it's so little. Kind of clean up. So now it is 3-4, I believe. That's fun. Substitute is the best move. Substitute for MVP. He can do whatever. I mean, he's going to just Giga Drain because he can. There's no reason to like Leech Seed. Just attack. That really doesn't do anything, but actually give Sceptile more HP. And I mean, looking in team preview, there's a lot of really bog standard Pokemon that Raiuru has used to craft his Rain team. But it's not really like I mean, obviously the speed is an issue, and a lot of sweepers, like, just, I don't know what it does about Terrakion offensively. It really isn't like that. I mean, what's Tentacle going to do about Stone Edge? And that's the biggest flaw that I see with Raiuru's team here. It's just not fast enough. I mean, it's part Stall Team, part like Rain Dish, part Rain Team as well, and like Dragonite. Okay, like Hurricane Thunder, that's cool, I guess, but it doesn't really like offer. It's not enough of a Stall Team to be able to like take like fast sweepers and take like fast attacks, and Sceptile has no problem. Has no problem at all staying in on Tentacruel here and staying on the offensive. Now, Ian only has Sceptile and Donphin alive now. Hopefully Scald does not burn. That would suck. It does 69 hit points of damage, and his subs are 70, so that's funny. I guess obviously random damage, and they could do more, but it's right around 25% with rain up. Here comes Giga Drain. Will do enough with Leech Seed to take out Tentacruel, and hopefully it doesn't get burned, Sceptile. Yay. Rain Dish does not matter right now. And Sceptile's going to be able to stay healthy with a combination of Leech Seed and Giga Drain being a viable attack on it right now. So, as I've been saying, on paper, it might have looked a little daunting for Ian's team, but being able to lead with kind of rain counter and Sceptile against a Politoed is really what ultimately decided the battle. The able Sceptile might win the MVP again here, but I don't know. I might give it to Swellow because Swellow is cool. Also Pikachu. Hope you guys like that. Peace out.